And there we are. Hi there, how's it going? I hope your Wednesday is going well. All is good all around. Anyhow, so yeah, how's it going? Well, today, well, actually this week is gonna be a bit interesting, a bit more different. I think there's gonna be a slight shift, as you can probably see. And to be fair, considering that I kind of already slowly shifted to this without even wanting to, I realized that maybe overall it's for the best to do so. First and foremost, the more obvious thing is I'm moving the weekday streams to be a bit later. I'm moving them 1 hour later, so basically overall across the EU time zones they should be at a decent time for everybody. So, you know, at the very least, or everyone in general, you know, you got off work, you done all of that kind of stuff, so you have time to jump in, have all that kind of good stuff. So that's the first thing, with the exception of course being Friday, which is a bit different, especially now. And after that, yeah, there's gonna be a big kind of a change and kind of a slight shift of some content I'm gonna be focusing on for a long while. So if you saw the schedule, they technically have 2 game archives put today. Well, mostly because first of all I wanted to finish this one off, so on Friday we can jump on with something new for the game archive and something more unique that offers us the opportunity to see it and experience it in a as close to, you know, to the real thing as we can get these days. That being the World of Warcraft Classic and the 20th anniversary servers launch. That's gonna happen actually tomorrow night. But, you know, because of scheduling, all that kind of things, I didn't want to start like a late night stream, so I'm gonna shift it to Friday and do it that way. And to be fair, I'd also want to keep them on Friday. But yeah, I want to make a shift and do something different. And so far for the game archives, we've looked at influential games in the gaming space and gaming industry that, you know, overall are like mostly single player games, and they kind of been genre defining and kind of brought for some new genres here and there. But that, you know, I've been kind of mostly single player focused, or at the very least have a heavy single player element to them. You know, Doom is also multiplayer aside from single player, but, you know, its single player element was kind of the first thing it brought. Now we're moving to something a bit more, something different, something that, at the very least, how I'm planning to approach it, it won't necessarily be as constricted by, you know, availability, especially considering, you know, Blizzard's approach to this. And that is the classic servers, as part of their 30th anniversary of the Warcraft franchise. They are doing a reset of the classic servers and bringing it back again from the vanilla, the first iteration of the game, the one that got released in 2004. And basically they are gonna do, from the looks of it and at the base from what they will announce, we are gonna go once again through all the phases and also jump into Burning Crusade by this time next year. So that's so far the plan, and I'm also suspecting that to some extent we're gonna also see maybe Wrath of the Lich King as well, and we'll see. I don't know, I'm guessing from that point on it really depends what's gonna happen. But yeah, the classic servers offer a good opportunity for us to actually check the game from its starting point and how kind of it evolved and shifted from the very beginning in a fresh format, and even from the actual earliest phases of the game. And you know, because I didn't necessarily miss the train, I've played here their classic, the classic experience. But to me, one of the more important things is that, you know, when it comes to MMOs, it's really important for the content to be current. Because yes, I could have maybe jumped to the current like season of mastery, or maybe find some, or if let's say the games we were a bit later in the game, maybe we're like Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King once again. And we wanted to experience, you know, the classic side, the vanilla side of it, which was the leveling 1 to 60. It's still not the same because the leveling rate is different, how the classes function are different. So yeah, the gaming, the play experience is completely different. And also there's another thing, Classic compared to the expansions was a completely different philosophy. Classic, the experience of that game was the leveling. That was kind of the big content about it, and the big experience that you had was you leveling. The end game content was something that just the very few, kind of a small number of kind of, you know, high-end players, especially at the time, were able to do, or were doing it consistently. So that's also the shift, because, you know, once we kind of jump into Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, the shift from, you know, leveling being part of the experience and more the end game content changes. So that way we can actually, with a reset, it offers us the opportunity to actually experience the game once again from how it was with. And, you know, from my personal experience, even though, yes, the shift and perspective of the game is different, we're not gonna be able to, you know, play into in a gaming experience and into an experience where, you know, it's once again the game is fresh, nobody knows what it is about it, because it got released in a different era and a different time where information flowed and was gathered differently. So it's impossible to get to that level, but the closest we can get is there, or at the very least the game experience is still the one that we get there. The community experience is gonna be different, but overall I am expecting to be a lot better, because I've played a bit of Classic. I think I've jumped at the first roundup of Vanilla Classic. I've also jumped in here and there during TBC, and I've kind of missed out on RAF, even though I prepped around TBC to actually go for RAF, but I just didn't. Things happened, life happened, and I was not able to do it. So yeah, because of it, that's kind of what I want to do with the game archives, to for a good while to actually jump into WoW Classic and experience that game in its kind of, not necessarily entirely, but a good chunk of that game and its in its evolution throughout. I'm guessing the following years at this point. Is it gonna be a bit of slightly big commitment? Yes, but I think it's gonna be fun, and also it's a good excuse for me to play some more WoW, and because I kind of got the itch recently, so this is a good thing for me. And because of it, there's gonna be a few changes. I'm also gonna talk about them on Friday, but I'm also gonna quickly rush through them right now. So, because this is part of the Game Archives kind of content stream that I usually do, that means that if for a good while, I'm not gonna cover any kind of game in that, for that thematic, or at least for that reason specifically. Maybe at some points, I don't know, in between months, something like that, maybe I'll jump from one thing to another, especially if, like, let's say there's a bit of a lull, like, I don't know, let's say I get to max level, I take a quick break, do something different, and then come back to WoW and continue doing something else with it, something like that. Maybe I'll do something else, but for a good while, WoW is gonna be the focus for those for these types of streams. Another thing, because it is an MMO and it is very extensive, those streams are gonna be a bit longer, and because I'm gonna make them longer, I'm gonna shift when I start the stream, so it actually can be decent, can be a convenient time for both EU and US time zones. So they're gonna be from on a usual basis, they're gonna be every Friday around 7 p.m. GMT. That's what I'm planning for them to be, and they're gonna be like around 6 hours, because for two reasons. One, MMO content can be at times slow paced and there's not a lot that is happening. It's just gonna be maybe me running around collecting things, doing some stuff, and not necessarily a lot of, you know, doing quests, progressing, and that kind of thing. And aside from that, there's also the idea that, again, it's an MMO, it's gonna be a lot of content, so making the streams longer also makes me sure that I cover a lot more in the moments when I actually do a lot on the stream. So that's kind of gonna be the focus. I did already kind of had a bit of discussion and suggestions and when it comes to what exactly I'm gonna play, but we can also discuss that as we go. Yeah, and overall the focus for those streams is gonna be to experience the content that majority of the player base, both in the OG Classic days in 04 and both in current Classic era, kind of experience. That meaning when it comes to Vanilla Classic, that is usually the leveling, dungeon content, and some level of end game open world content. Raids, PvP, that side of it, I'm not gonna focus too much on it. PvP, to be fair, I'm not a big fan of PvP myself, but that's not kind of my cup of tea when it comes to WoW. It never was. And raiding, especially when it comes to Classic, it's a different type of beast. It's gonna be a bit different. I might do it. I might participate in some kind of, you know, raiding or endgame content of that sort if opportunity arises, because there are a lot of streamers in the community and do that kind of thing, and I will be open to participate in those kinds of things in the future, but they're not gonna be as focused for the game archive streams. Those are best for gonna be different streams for different reasons. So they're not gonna be the focus. No, the focus is gonna be content that everybody's gonna do, which for classic that means leveling 1 through 60, dungeons as we level and go through it, and some end game content that happens in the open world. That meaning end game level zones like winter, spring, the plague lands, that sort of a thing. You know, Silithus, who knows, maybe we'll do some and we'll see post level 60 what exactly we're gonna do. There's also the idea, there's some other ideas that I have in mind, what exactly we can splinter off and do some other things here and there with it. But that's as once we get to, you know, max level and get to that point of view. But yeah, that's gonna be the shift. So yeah, this is why I've moved. I have 2 of these types of stream this week because I wanted to end TNT Evilution because I didn't want to leave it unconcluded, and secondly I wanted to jump into this in its launch week. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump on it on Thursday because I think it releases at midnight my time on Thursday tomorrow. So I didn't want to jump to that and make it a really late stream. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna, it's fine for me to wait a day. It's totally right. Probably even for the best in case the servers go crazy for it. So that's totally fine. And I'm gonna jump on Friday, and they're gonna be from now on kind of a Friday thing because of, you know, it's probably gonna be a lot and how things are gonna happen. Who knows, I might do some off streams, or not off streams, some guerrilla streams here and there where maybe I'm gonna do a bit more, or how I said it before, maybe I'm gonna jump and do some other stuff WoW related and stream it as a separate thing that is not related to that content. So yeah, that is kind of the big thing that is happening, and the big thing that's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna be not necessarily heavily focused, but slightly WoW adjacent from now for a while with the channel. So that is gonna be a thing that's gonna happen. Secondly, for this week, tomorrow specifically, we're also gonna jump back to some Soulframe. I looked a bit into it. There's still some stuff that we've missed the first round about it. There's still a bit of there's still like a few quests here and there to find, but there's not gonna be a lot. I'm guessing next stream, tomorrow's stream is gonna be the last one, because after this point, and the game is still in early alpha, or how it's called, the preludes, and it's not a lot of content. Once you do the kind of quest content, mostly you got like repeatable open world content, and the devs and community can encourage you to just simply, you know, go around, farm the materials, farm the items, and you know, give your feedback. So at the very least, until there's another big major update with it, that's, I think tomorrow is gonna be the last Soulframe that we're gonna do stream. So that's also another thing. And on Friday and on Saturday we're gonna be continue with some Void Train, and that also gonna be the next thing. But another big thing that is gonna happen, which is gonna be on Sunday, we're once again back to our actual plays on Ghost channel, which because I'm mentioning her, let me just quickly give her a shout out. So you know, so you know where to go after this. So yeah, from now, so we're back on Sundays for our actual plays. This week we're gonna start like 2 hours later than usual. Like what, around my time would have been like what, 9 p.m. GMT. We're gonna start around at we're gonna start at, I think, at 11 GMT this Sunday, but this Sunday only because there was a bit of a small schedule conflict that happened this Sunday, so we have to move it a bit later. But after that, we're gonna be back to our usual time, and we're gonna jump into a new system called Gestalt RPG, which is kind of themed around the Gestalt concept of, you know, of playing 2 different classes at the same time, or like leveling 2 classes into 1 character. From start to finish, and not in the multi-class type sense. It's an interesting system from what I've seen of it, and from what I played through my prologue session with Ghost a few weeks ago. So yeah, Sunday is gonna be our first session with the entire group, which is gonna be, of course, Ghost as our lovely game master. We're gonna also have Charon as Voltaire. Spider Marie as Monarch, Robe as Bastard, and the Kuro as Mikhail. So yeah, the usual group with our newest addition being Spider Marie to our RPG shenanigans. So she's our a new member to the craziness that I like to dub the escalation crew, because we like to make things go crazy. We'll have to see what's gonna happen with this group. So yeah, I'm excited. It's a bit more for those of you who know like the D&D and Pathfinder Gestalt, I would say it's somewhere like in between, and like it's kind of in the midpoint. It has a bit of the simplicity of D&D, but it's a bit more complex than that, to kind of to some extent to the Pathfinder levels, but not to the actual extreme of what Pathfinder is. So that's why I'm saying kind of it's an in between. It's slightly more complex than D&D, but simpler than Pathfinder. So yeah, but it's from the looks of it, it's an interesting system. I also worked for some stuff on it as well. So yeah. Hope to see you there as well. I'm gonna also, of course, it is scheduled on my channel, even though it's not happening on my channel, it's happening on Ghost's channel. And as per usual, I'm also gonna make an announcement on that day when we're gonna start and all that good stuff. So yeah, well, that's kind of it. A lot of new things start this week. Some things were gonna be completed as well. So yeah, a lot of things that is gonna happen. But anyways, I think that's enough for me talking about all that stuff without actually playing. So let me also boot up Doom while I do this. Now, we are towards the tail end of it. I think we should have like 4 to 8 more levels. Actually, no, 5 to 9 more levels. 9? Yeah, 5 to 9 more levels, something like that. Because they're like 32. I'm guessing 2 of them, if I remember correctly, they were like 2 secret levels, and I'm pretty sure I've never unlocked them. So we might be around more like 5 levels. And depending on how they are, we're probably gonna finish the streams quick. If we're finishing it too quick, I might jump into do something else. I have an idea what exactly I could jump into that I could do that I thought I didn't think of doing it last time, but we could do it. But I'll think about it, but we'll see depending on how we get here. But yeah, also trying to surprise me with the Revenant. How dare you? Oh hi. I could have thought there was like another one, but no, there wasn't. Fair enough. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for the WoW stuff, especially like the classic and things like that. Because I don't know, I started like with Blue Sky, I started like getting to some different communities, following a few starter packs here and there. And one of the communities that I kind of started following, because you know I am part of it, is some of the WoW VTubers, and I was like started to see them like talking about you know, like wow, their content, and also talk about like stuff like you know, their experience with War Within, and of course also seeing the anniversary announcements later today that happened like last week or a week before that. I forgot exactly when. Yeah, to me that kind of got me really hyped and actually wanted to get to some WoW again. And you know, I give it a bit of thought, because initially I was like, don't just want to jump into WoW for the sake of jumping into WoW, knowing that I also do like other stuff, and there might be times where I don't have I can't really commit to it because of like, you know, the streaming and other things that I'm gonna do alongside it. But then I thought a bit about it, and I felt that wait, we're getting a classic reset, so we can start from vanilla again. And you know, I just thought about my you know, this kind of game archive streams. I was like, oh, I actually can do something that could actually work. And I can actually work out for me. And then, you know, the more I thought about it, it was like, yeah, it actually makes sense. I would actually kind of want to do that. Yeah. Kind of expected. There we are. I need the blue key for that thing. Oh, nice. Why is this room so bright? So I was like, you know what? Actually, I think this is the perfect moment to do it and the perfect moment to start, because we're gonna start literally in phase 1, so we can also have the opportunity to experience the phases as they go. And this is kind of like one of the things that I kind of thought about it. Like, you know, maybe once we reach to max level, we can like see to some extent at the very least the phases that have some content that happens outside the raid, like the open world stuff and that kind of thing. Like, for example, we can check out the best example I can give, which is gonna be really late in the phases, like the Ankiraj. We could probably do the Ankiraj stuff, especially if we like fight a guild or something like that. We'll have to see. That's also kind of another thing that I'm a bit excited, and I'm hoping for the best out of it, because I know the WoW community is pretty expansive. I've already kind of looked into it and seen some people throughout the community joining in. Or like talking about it, and seen like some interesting groups, especially also in like the VTubing and non-VTubing space. So depending on it, who knows, maybe we'll get opportunities to be part of, like, join a guild, do some stuff, do some fun stuff that way as well. I would actually really like to kind of check that out myself. Okay, I need a red key for this. So yeah. Oh no, there's also been the kind of the first thought that I have once you know, once we kind of, ow, okay, I have to check my corners. Kind of the first thought that the first thing that I kind of discussed also on the socials, like, okay, we're gonna do classic, we're gonna do all that. What are we gonna play? What is gonna be the thing that we're gonna focus on for like the first run from 1 to 60? So, you know, my idea initially for it was like, okay, we could go. Let's go like, what if we do like me, the kind of the VTuber persona as kind of a WoW character, and you know, I thought a bit about it, and kind of knowing the WoW lore and that kind of thing, which, you know, fun fact, that's you're gonna see that out of me because I am a big fan of the lore. Yeah, I kind of thought about it and I was like, oh, I know what exactly would be the best fit, and that would be a Blood Elf, Blood Spec, Death Knight. The problem is, for those of you who are kind of familiar with Wrath of the Lich King and with Classic and, but you know, technically Wrath of the Lich King, but with Classic and all that kind of stuff, is Death Knights are a class that got released a lot later in, as I just basically mentioned, in Wrath of the Lich King, and the Blood Elves are a race that got released during the first expansion in Burning Crusade. Both things that we do not have on Classic. So I was like, okay, that will be the thing that we're probably gonna jump on once Wrath happens. But until then, the first things we this is a yellow key. But the first thing, okay, so we need to do something else. Okay, so for the undead was kind of obvious. Okay, we go Forsaken. You know, I'm a vampire, I'm undead, so Forsaken made the most sense. But then it came, okay, what exactly is kind of close to the quote-unquote, like vampiric theme. And you know, I kind of started thinking about it. Like, I initially had like the first thought of, okay, we can do a shadow priest, because shadow priests have like an ability called they have like 2 talents. One is vampiric embrace, and the other one is like shadow weaving. I think it was shadow weaving, or it was like what, a different one, but I think it was like vampiric embrace. And there's also like the devouring plague, which is a priest racial that you get as a forsaken. Because priests have this special feature where depending on what race you play as a priest, you also get like racials. I'm guessing to kind of symbolize the idea that, you know, priests also represent the, you know, the culture of your race, and they kind of preach in a way that your culture, you know, would understand, and that kind of thing. So yeah, and you know, both of those are like kind of abilities that, you know, are focused around the idea of dealing damage, and you get healed by the damage you deal. So, you know, initially that kind of made sense, but I was a bit kind of on the fence with it because, well, simply because, first of all, priests are a bit rough on the leveling experience. They're a bit out, like they are very like mana resource heavy, while at the same time they don't you know, they don't counterbalance it with anything good, like compared to like, let's say, the other clawface, like, you know, doing high damage or having a ton of like sustain, or being able to, you know, survive like higher enemy encounters and that kind of thing. It don't have that, and to me that's a bit annoying, because we're not gonna be 24/7 in group content or partied up or all that kind of thing. So and I didn't, you know, want to make things like a hard time, and at the same time do something that I do not enjoy. But then, you know, I kind of thought about it, and kind of gave it a second thought. And I realized that actually Warlock, and also after asking some opinions from the from the socials, well, more specifically Blue Sky, because those are the only ones that actually responded to that. I was like, well, you could go Warlock. You know, they both have some similar stuff, you know, drain life, sacrificing things for resources, that kind of thing. So that could work out in your benefit. I was like, you know, and I also had, like, for me in my mind, like Warlock was like the second option as well. But initially I kind of put it on the side for simply because I am a Warlock main, both in retail, and I've played some Warlock in Classic. So I thought, you know, I wanted to kind of move my bias aside and wanted to see if, you know, there's something different, because I didn't want to just simply say like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna jump Warlock because I'm Warlock main and that kind of a thing. So yeah, but you know, the more I thought about it, the more kind of it made sense for it to be. So so I think that's gonna be the one that we're gonna stick with. And so we're gonna go, you know, under the so we're gonna go Forsaken Warlock for our first go at the kind of classic leveling. And to be fair, aside from that, I also thought like to kind of think of it as a bit of kind of more of an extended stretch, where if we remove the vampire side of it, there are 2 modes that could to an extent work. One of them was like either, which would have been either rogue or mage, which would have been fine, but you know, they would have been more detached from the concept and just more than anything be connected to different they've been more connected towards different concepts of my of the persona, which, you know, would have been fine overall. But you know, I just wanted something that at the very least to an extent felt a bit more solid. So yeah, that's kind of the one we're gonna go with. But again, just because we said this one, who knows, maybe for the other round, for the next round of characters, we're gonna maybe go priest or rogue or mage and that kind of thing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna just immediately jump to another Clothy right after I finished the first go around with the warlock, because this is another thing. Like, once we kind of experience the leveling 1 to 60 kind of as a general thing, damn it. As a general thing, I also thought of the idea of, you know, we can also do to some extent damn it, good thing I saved right before. Oh yeah, another one that I thought of was come on, die. There we go. It was the die, please, thank you. Yeah, once we kind of go the first round, I thought maybe, you know, depending on how things are going, damn it. There we go. Come on, man. Okay, let me just, because there was like another health back there. So let me just get the other one. Because there was like a health pack here. There we go. So I don't go straight up without my now where was the red door? Because I don't quite remember. I remember, I think it was like some other way around here, I think. Was it? I think it was. Not there. So I don't think it was was it around here? It might have been, actually, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, well, once we go kind of the first round, one of the ideas I have, because, you know, I would like to also like show, or at least what exactly some areas that, because I'm guessing we're gonna miss some areas. And first of all, we're gonna level a character for a specific factions. More specifically, we're gonna, you know, level a whole character faction. Maybe next jump we can level like an alliance faction of the character. We can also check out, like, you know, both like contested and uncontested, and, you know, faction specific zones that we've missed before. So that way we can have a bit more coverage, and who knows, maybe there we can try out some of the other like second ideas that we had. You know, but you know, the thing is that that kind of all, I'm not sure if I want to jump immediately to another Clothy after we just did one, so we might do something different. Maybe the rogue. If not the rogue, maybe another one that would seem viable would be the although one that we could try, which is one that I personally kind of enjoyed, and it's, to be fair, it's one of the few, you know, because another idea was also to try out kind of all the armored, quote-unquote armor tiered characters, and maybe also check out how it is to, you know, have one of the faction specific classes. We might jump to Pally, because I've played a bit of Paladin in Vanilla Classic, and I kind of had fun with it, as janky and a bit and uninteresting as the class is. So that could be a thing. But you know, we'll have to see. Again, that's kind of another idea, that once we reach max level, that could be the thing we can focus on. But actually no, let me, it's not here. I think I need to go to the other room. I don't remember where was it. This thing is a bit of a maze. I cannot get here, but I can go here. Yes, if I remember, let me go back to the I think it was, let me just, no. Where was it? I have to look at the map. So I don't remember where did I saw the red door. I'm pretty sure I didn't see it. I think I remember I didn't see it at the beginning, right? Oh, there it is. And gotcha. Hi. There we go. I thought it would have been some help around here, but nah. Where'd you go? Of course. Damn you. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, Mountain of Pain. Okay, that wasn't fair. Ah! Got it. Okay. Oh no. This isn't good. Like for real? Oh. Ah. There we are. Not great. Okay, and what do we have here? More of this. Oh no. Oh no. Damn you. There we are. And got him. There we go. Ooh. Again. Missed him. Damn it. Nope. I would love a fucking health pack at this point. Okay, let me... Nah. How is that a thing? I'm not doing great. Okay, that was... That long-range shot was bullshit. Oh, there we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. And this is... Oh. That would have been a place of torture, I guess. Ah. And this helped me how? We didn't, that's how. How? Did something open up in here? Ah! It did. With the red key. Am I even getting myself a red key at this point? What? Damn you. Fuck. Ah. Ah. Well, we're gonna be getting into an ad soon from the looks of it. Ah. And this annoys me to no end. Of course. Because somehow... Thanks so much for the health boost, I guess. Okay. Okay. So at this point, I have to be. I need to be aim perfect all this bullshit. Yeah. That was just me going a bit overboard, I guess. How from this distance, which is usually more than enough in other circumstances, this time I cannot one-shot the imps. Okay. This helped me how? Because I have just gotten a few health packs and that was it. And some energy cells. I'm pretty sure there is nothing here aside from the open door. Because this looks the same. Let me make another separate save. Let me save here actually. I might have to redo this just so I'm at slightly higher HP. Oh. No. Of course, I heard something teleporting, but I wasn't sure what. This is gonna be another attempt. Yeah. No. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick break right now because the outbreak is gonna jump in, and I'm gonna be right back afterwards. Yeah, see you in a few minutes. All right, I'm back. All right, quick sip. Now, There we go. Ah, come on. Okay. Ow, how? Okay. There was still one shotgunner left. Oh no. You know what? Oh, come on. Miss me. There we are. Okay. We turn this around, now what? Because I still didn't get a fucking key. Do I need to go below, don't I? Nah, I'm not going there yet. Okay. Nothing here. I'm gonna utilize the map so I don't get lost. Okay. Huh? I'm just gonna move around these circles. Disaster area. Wait. There we are. I'm also gonna make a save here because we did a lot of things and I don't want to lose progress. Good thing I saved. Yeah. Okay, no, that's not the plan. Oh. There we are. And got the red key, which means I can go. I think it was here, right? Yeah. Ooh. Man, how many of you are there? Quite a lot. There we are. Let me just... There we go. Save here. Now that we made some nice progress. Oh. I wasted that ammo not realizing I can't shoot through them. Hi. Speaking. There we are. Oh, hi. Well, that's a big space. Okay. Yeah. I kind of thought I would benefit more from this. But just in case I don't have surprises. There we go. Okay, nice and dandy. Ah! Okay. Now that I have this. Oh. Huh. Oh. Just to be safe, let me. Maybe I should. Maybe I should go around it. Actually, now that I think about it, like this. There we go. Oops. Yeah, that's not a great. Yeah, no. I should have expected that. Now, should probably just do this. There we go. There's. I swore I saw one else. Saw another one. Fucking. Made me jump. Would you? Where do you keep coming from, though? Oh boy. Yeah. Do I have enough? Nah. Of course you hit me. Ah, damn it, no. No. Okay, that. Here we are. So we don't get interruptions. Come on, big boy. Okay, where do you keep coming from? Because boy, are you annoying. Is this it? Nope, it isn't. Oh, now it is. Okay. Now we're going to heck. Okay. There we are. Now we don't have to worry about it. You gotta be kidding me. Whoa. Stop doing this Looney Tunes shit to me. Right way? Oh. Yeah, I just need to get rid of the skeletons first, the lost souls. Cause there we are. See? All good. Now it's no longer good. No, I understand why there was a health back there. Zoo buddy. Okay. That was like the first thing. The only thing, okay. Now we need to go somewhere else. Oh, okay. Let's try my luck here. Of course. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Nice and easy. Here we are. There we go. There we go. And got it. Nice and easy. Got more rockets. There we go. Oh. Ah, of course. Oh. Gotta be too excited there. Got off the rails. Well, I do have enough for this, so I could do that.
Let me get some yeah!
Hi, Schmoozer. Oh, sure thing. I'll hydrate 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Doing good. I just quickly wanna get rid of this these episodes of Doom because they're starting to beat my ass, and I'm. Oh, I'm not hearing nothing coming to damage. So, okay, that's alright. Don't worry. Don't worry. Appreciate it. I appreciate it either way. There we go. Boom. But yeah, let me just also do my stretch. And there we are. We're good. Okay, I go back lurk. Yeah, that's totally fine. I appreciate it either way. Ooh, I forgot about them. I think I'm in the clear now. 1 second, let me just get one of these. Boom. Oh. I'm not in a good spot. No, no, I'm not. Huh? It crashed. Okay. I think I saved soon-ish. What the fuck? I guess I'm probably because I was loading as I was dying. The game just didn't know what to do. I'm guessing. Let me just make sure that I have the audio on the game, because whenever it resets, it doesn't keep the audio for some reason, but it keeps the visual capture. There we go. That was weird. There we go. Yeah. Oh, nice. I hear stuff outside. Yeah. I should have expected that. And dealt with. That's all right. Okay. Let me check the map. Well, we can do like a... Okay. So I need to do this kind of like a... Oh, okay, this doesn't hurt me. Good to know. So it's not a... I did hear that. Okay. Ah. Okay, secret area, I see. So that's how it is. Left to right, left to right. Ah, let's go. I got the shotgun. Of course, again, you. Let me quickly save here so I don't have to deal with you again. Huh? I guess I just return. Oh. A new path just opened. No, that's not a secret one. Hey, got the skull. There we are. You thought you could do trickery with me. That's not a hidden thing. Oh. You just revealed yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. Well, now that I have all of them open, I can just let me. My mic was for some reason muted. Oh, buddy. I think it was. I hope it was muted because of the OBS crash. Because if it was muted for the entire time, I'm gonna be mad. Because the thing is, my OBS crashed for a second before, and I reopened it. Everything seemed normal. I don't think I've checked the mic audio for it though. So that might have been the thing. I do hope so. Schmoozer was not able to hear me because she was just doing a quick check-in and just left without audio because she was listening to something else. Hopefully. Well, the thing is that when I checked before, yeah, it worked. Cause yeah, no, I should have had audio before because I know I always do my macro deck check to see if it works, and I always test it with the mic and see if the mic is muted or not. So I think it worked before the crash. So just for that level, for a while, you just couldn't hear me, which is fine, I guess. Huh? Oh, don't tell me it's some. Oh my. It's this thing. I remember it's something to do with these. So it's red, green, green, blue. Green, blue, green, blue, green, green, red, blue. How the oh my god, I have to remember this. So it's red, green. I'm making a notepad. Fuck this. I ain't memorizing all this shit. Notepad. So it's red, green, green, blue. It's red, green, green, blue. And it's wait. I wasn't watching anime anymore. Okay. So okay, these are the last ones. So green, blue, green, blue, green, green, red, blue, red, blue. There we go. I ain't dealing with this. Because I remember, because I think I watched some video that talked about the TNT Evolution, and I think they mentioned about this level. I remembered the thing with the torches. So red, green, green, blue, green, blue, green, blue. Oh, hold up. The thing is now I'm missing the line. I'm missing my. So it's red, green, green. Blue. Green. Blue. Green. Blue. Green. Green. Red. Blue. Red. Blue. Whew. Quick save. There we go. Fuck this. I'm given rockets, so I'm staying on the ready. No? There we go. Ah, okay. Here we go. And we're here. Sorry about that, buddy. That was not deserved. Oh, I was wondering. I did see a rocket. There we are. I hear some. Oh, it was this. To get to the okay. There we are. Okay. Oh. So, wait. How do I... Hold up, how do I raise the lip? Ooh. Okay. Hold up, how do I Because I know I need to get to the upper platform somehow. Just how do I get to it? Let me quick save here. Does that have something to do with this? Right? Oh! Oh, I found the answer. I just stood up on it. Ah, come on. Come on. Ah. Okay. You are playing Scription. I haven't gotten a chance to play it. I don't have it. But I know of the game and I would like to try it at some point. Ah. Missed it. Come on. Stop pestering me. Ah. No, the problem is that the fucking auto targeting goes for the demons below. Instead of there we go. Whew. Last call. Whoa. Suddenly, all is silent. All from the one horizon to the other, the agonizing echoes of the hells fade away. The nightmare sky turns to blue. The heaps of monster corpses start to evaporate along with the evil stench that fill the air. Geez, maybe you've done it. Have you really won? Something rumbles in the distance. A blue light begins to glow inside the ruined skull of the demon spitter. And there we go. Here's our little shotgun guy. Our heavy weapon dude. Our little imp. Our demon. Our lost soul. The Caco demon. Our little Hell Knight. Not so little, to be honest. Our Baron of Hell. The good old Ragnatron. The Pain Elemental. The Revenant. The Mancubus. And the Archvile. Mastermind. In its big bulbous glory. And the Cyber Demon. Kind of surprised we didn't have the Mastermind for the final level alongside all of that. And our little hero valiantly tried to fight the evil. And that is it. That concludes the TNT Evilution stuff. So, how are we doing with time? Because I am somewhat debating. Because the thing is, I don't want to jump to another Doom episode, because I don't want to commit to it. As I just mentioned, starting from Friday, we're gonna change up with the game archives and gonna do WoW Classics with it. So I don't want to do another one that we have to do then in parallel. So I'm probably gonna take a break from it. Maybe at some point as a intermediary thing. Maybe we'll try a Sigil or Plutonia experiment, but not now. Overall, the level was, the episode was interesting. It was not necessarily great. Towards the end of it, it became a bit frustrating here and there. Some levels got a bit confusing and mazy, but not in a fun way. We're trying to I got more lost and confused in some sections. And in others, it kind of just got a bit infuriating, as it felt like it was just dumping shit on me, trying to be like, here, just have pain for the sake of pain, I guess. But, overall, it was still fun. I did like that, but at the end of the day, it kind of concluded with the icon of sin. It was nice. I would have expected that it would have been cool if that last map would have had all the bosses. We would have, because we had the Cyber Demon. It would have been fun if we also jumped into the Mastermind and then fought the icon of sin. Because to be fair, at the same time, we kind of bullied the Cyber Demon, because with the BFG we didn't really have to do much about it, because we just stockpiled a lot of energy cells, so it's fine. But yeah, overall it was a nice little episode. To some extent I did enjoy it. It had some better design compared, like it started to have a bit more, for a game that was, for an episode that was released in '96, it had a bit more like to some extent, some modern game design sensibilities. I think it had a lot of neat backtracking away of kind of, oh wait, here, go back to the game. It's obvious that these developers, which are not like it developers for this episode, this was like technically licensed by it, but it was made by the community, by some well-known community members. So I'm guessing that through their experiences and all that, they've kind of learned like, hey, the player should not just necessarily be forced to be put always to the track of, you have to backtrack, you have to go back and do all that kind of stuff and whatnot and whatever. Don't necessarily put them through that entire pain. But overall, it was fun. Aside from that, yeah, I think that's kind of it. The problem is now that I'm thinking of it, because I don't know. I don't want to jump into some. Not sure if I feel like jumping into some other game right now. Because I mentioned I don't want to jump into another Doom game, because I'm probably gonna leave if we do the other episodes maybe to another time. I'm probably gonna play the remaining two, Sigil and the Plutonia experiment, at some point. Maybe I'm just not gonna do it today because I don't know, I feel like I'm never escaping Doom. I'm just constantly jumping back to it to some extent and trying some new things. So it would be fun, or trying to kind of change the pace a bit. So, you know, with the quote-unquote retro stuff, I think WoW was gonna cover it decently for a while, so we can do some other things. But yeah, aside, I was thinking maybe jumping to Overwatch and play a bit of Overwatch Classic, because I kind of had fun with that event. I kind of played on and off on a kind of daily for the event, just to do my progression for that event, because I just want to get the event rewards after that. And I'm probably gonna, not sure if I'm gonna touch it too much. I'm probably gonna play it here and there just for the funsies, but I don't think I'm gonna do it too much, considering that I'm gonna jump into WoW, and the WoW Classic stuff is probably gonna happen on stream. But I'm also gonna, I know for a fact off stream I'm gonna farm, or not gonna farm, I'm gonna start working on getting the anniversary armor sets on retail, because from my understanding and from what I looked at it, you can get the items even if you don't have the expansion, because the content is not tied to War Within. It's tied with the open world of Azeroth outside of it. So I think I should be fine. Plus, at the same time, I can also prep my characters for like whenever I'm able to actually buy the expansion and play War Within, because I want to play War Within at some point. Just don't have the scratch right now to get it, unfortunately. So it is what it is. So yeah, I'm probably gonna, for like off-stream stuff, that's probably gonna be the game that I'm gonna focus on mostly. So yeah, I'm just gonna play some other stuff on the. So, you know, I'm probably just gonna. Not gonna, once I do the Overwatch Classic rewards, I'm not probably not gonna touch it. Yeah, outside of that, we could do, you know what? Yeah, let's do some. Also, I forgot. Oh, I think I know what's the problem, why it didn't work, my macro deck, because I don't think it's connected.